Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Brewers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In is Christian Yelich. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to. So digging in now, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Sent on the ground out to second. Carpenter has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 4. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Bellinger going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. His lifetime numbers against Chassin been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Jock Peterson now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peterson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's set the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ulysses Chassin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The center fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's safe.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro comes up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. So striding in, Kenta Maeda as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is popped up near second base. Arcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Riding in once again, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next,
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Ryan Braun, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Now back, the pitcher.
So first and second with one man gone, and that means the pitcher Ulyss Chacin starts to dig in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Shaw is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Josh Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box now. Number 45. He singled his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. No hits to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Next for Milwaukee,
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Travis Shaw. Popped him up. Barnes is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, 1 down. Striding into the box, Daniel Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind 0-2 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Julio Urias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit in the air to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. He's set. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Arcia, base runner at first with one out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
On the move is Taylor, and he makes the catch as just the one run. Here's Corey Seager, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Carpenter now at second. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. There's
a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 44. Rick.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Shot toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Into the box, Orlando Arcia singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain, his career batting line against Hill. He's hitting .429. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
First offering on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Hard hit to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. One run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there to make the catch, and mercifully at the plate, Jock Peterson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that will conclude matters here in. Ready now, Orlando Arcia, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Peterson looks up, gone to lead off the inning. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him. As the blowout continues.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey.
In now, Corey Knebel, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, Christian.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know,
they'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 55.
A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like
high fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger racing back to the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So two gone now in the Brewers half of the eighth. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Daniel Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
55. Russell.
Carpenter now at second. Reined in. And there are two away now.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 1-2. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Orlando Arcia. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Josh Hader.
Now batting, the pitcher, Josh Hader.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar waits on it. 1 away. Digging in now, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. bouncer to the left side. Arcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
19-1 this evening. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ulysses Chassin wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight.
The California Coastal Air sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Brewers have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper foul. Cain aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Number 8, Ryan.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Standing in, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Now, 1-2.
And it's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arcia has got it, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 4.
Arcia.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 8.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Lorenzo.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Bellinger's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Travis.
Digging in for his second at bat, Travis Shaw, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down the first baseline. Well, that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewer. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Braun has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Kane going back, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Daniel.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box, Ryan Braun.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Braun is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that... Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Back up the middle. Seager up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Striding in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 5.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He popped out in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down. At the plate, Matt Carpenter, a base hit in his first trip.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Josh Hader. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Castro from the outfield grass. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner will try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The right fielder, Christian.
Ready with the first pitch.
Yelich.
Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Julio Urias is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, the shortstop.
In now, Orlando Arcia. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out of.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Starting forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Daniel Castro flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Grandal is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. David Freese will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ryan Braun.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
the third base.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now we'll take a moment here at home.
Eric Thames.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. And he's safe.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
There's a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the second run will score as well.
Every batter is going to get some opportunities with runners in scoring position. The difference with this guy is that he takes advantage of every one of them. That's his 7th RBI of the game. Not too shabby.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Freddie Peralta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Seager on at first, nobody out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Kane is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 75.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Arcia.
Settling in now, Orlando Arcia, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Alexander has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Arcia stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Barnes has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weekly hit to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a...
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Austin Barnes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now that's popped up. Carpenter moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now, Daniel Castro. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Arcia is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Pollock
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the
Hitting
pitcher
the
here.
Dodgers, number 11, A.J.
And
Pollock.
it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Pollock, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club, showing up during the season.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Joe Kelly comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
Number
one.
17.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Shaw stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Yasmani Grandal. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Ryan Braun.
So striding in, Ryan Braun. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that retires the side. 2 hits lead to a run. Here's Corey Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Zach Davies is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Zach.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left. Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The center fielder.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Travis Shaw. Taken high and deep to right. Bellinger ranging back, still going back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Pedro Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
52, Pedro.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich as he sends it on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 on the ground to the left side. Carpenter is there, and there's one down now. Riding in once again, Austin Barnes. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 4. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Daniel Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
23-2 in tonight's game. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Hader earns the win, his second. Clayton Kershaw allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56.